Accidents happen, don't they? An accident between a Princess cruise ship and a pier has left thousands of passengers wondering, are we going to our cruise in Alaska? They are on board right now after the accident took place, but the Coast Guard has not cleared the ship to set sail. We will share photos and that story on the show today, plus free laundry at sea. One cruise line is offering for the next 3 months to wash and dry and fold all the clothes and laundry for crew members. But some crew members say that is not a good thing. We all need some time in the islands. Let's go there now on Island Time. A big happy Friday to all you Islanders. We are at the end of the week. We hope you're having a great day, and we are on Island Time. I am Derek. Let's drop our anchors and take some time to relax in the islands together. We're excited to share the latest in cruise news with you today, and we're even more excited to share with you that this weekend, our ship tour of the Carnival Venezia will be out. You'll be able to watch it. It is a 1-hour walking tour of all the public areas of the Carnival Venezia. We are excited to share it with you later this weekend, but I wanted to ask you this. Please tell me I'm not the only one that goes to YouTube still when I'm looking for a cruise and I enter in a ship name and the word tour after it, and I watch that tour to see if I like the ship. If I like it, I book it. And usually right before a cruise, days before a cruise, maybe a week or two before a cruise, I do the same thing. And I watch the videos to get excited about ship tours. Let me ask you this. It's a lot of work to create ship tours. I want to know if they are valuable to you. Do you usually watch ship tour videos on YouTube? Let us know in the comment section below. We hope you enjoy hours of the Carnival Venezia. Let's get into cruise news. We have a story today that is dominating social media. All the cruise industry websites and pages and blogs and all of it are sharing this story. It's also in the mainstream news, as I have seen this story on TV twice today, 2 different stations. It involves an accident. And don't we all have accidents? Don't we all run into things? I just did it this week. I was backing up and hit something in the driveway. The car was okay, thank goodness. But this accident is making news. The Ruby Princess was headed back to San Francisco. Cruisers thought they were done with their cruise. The bags were packed. They were ready to get off the ship when the Ruby Princess hit a pier. I'm going to show you photos here in just a second. The Ruby Princess returning to San Francisco and has an accident, and the ship is still there. Listen to this story as you can see pictures here. Yesterday morning, Princess described this impact, this accident, as unexpected contact. I would say so, would you not? And is reviewing this accident that took place, and the Coast Guard is on the scene. The Coast Guard is actually what's holding up this new cruise from taking place. What happened is the big question. Of course, there are already people speculating what happened. There are several who are saying the conditions were not favorable. And we do know this, the pilot was at the helm, not the captain of the ship, not one of the other officers in charge, but the pilot who helps bring in the ship and who helps take the ship out of port was actually at helm when the incident took place. And some say that the pilot was operating under maximum current recommendations, that there were currents. We know currents and winds can change. We actually have a statement from the San Francisco bar pilots sharing this. We can confirm that a pilot was involved in the incident at Pier 27 this morning. Of course, they too are investigating. Princess Cruises has their own investigation, and the Coast Guard is investigating as well. Here's the latest. Princess Cruise Line shared this morning that the ship has not left yet, and they said they are waiting on clearance from the Coast Guard before they can set sail. Here is their statement. Princess Cruises is in continued discussions with the U.S. Coast Guard regarding clearance for the Ruby Princess to depart San Francisco, and while we are confident the ship will be cleared to sail today, the time of departure is still being finalized. The Coast Guard not yet letting this ship set sail. They are doing their investigation. You saw from the photos that the damage to the ship looks to be cosmetic. It is above the waterline, which is great news, but the Coast Guard has to make sure that the ship is safe to sail. And my mind goes out, of course, to them. We thank them for their service, but it also goes out to passengers. The ship was able to disembark all passengers, and they're on their way home. The new group of passengers that were ready to sail to Alaska, they've paid their money for the trip. They have paid money to travel to San Francisco, to leave for the cruise. They've been excited. They've taken off work, and they boarded the ship yesterday. They were able to board and stay on the ship. They stayed overnight. The ship did not go anywhere, and they are still there. And I think about, what are the reactions to those passengers? Are they happy to be on vacation? Are they happy to be on the ship? Of course, they're wondering when are they going to leave, but are there also passengers who are upset that they have not left? Are there passengers thinking, I want to go to Alaska? This is an expensive cruise. I have things I want to see, things I want to do. And I can only imagine that there are people at guest services saying, what are you going to do for me? I want some money back. What would be your reaction? Because in the passenger's case, they've saved up money, taken off work, traveled. They want to see Alaska. This is not the cruise line's fault. The pilot was at the helm, and it may not even been the pilot's fault because of the conditions that were there. What would be your reaction if you were on board? Share that in the comment section below. While you're down there, if you're not a subscriber to this channel and this awesome community, be sure you subscribe. Ring that bell to receive notifications when we upload our cruise news videos and experiences. Let's share this cruise news story number 2 with you. MSC Cruises is sharing that they are starting a trial program for crew members that's going to give them free laundry. Usually crew members are responsible for doing their own laundry. Imagine that. Working 14, 16 hours a day. Their laundry probably adds up. There's 15, 20, 30 plus pieces of laundry that needs to be done. And when they find the time to do so, they do their own laundry. That's how it works across the industry. But MSC is saying, let us help you. We will do your laundry for you. What MSC is starting, this is a 3-month trial program where crew members can show up and drop off 10 pieces of laundry that can be washed, dried, folded, and picked up, and you don't have to do your own laundry. Now, there's some negativity around that. The story sounds positive. I would love someone to do my laundry. But crew members are saying it's a headache so far because, number one, they're only allowed 10 pieces. Think about that, 10 pieces of laundry. If you have 30 that are dirty and you got to take 10 and wait, and 10 and wait again, and 10 and wait again, that would get old. Crew members are even speaking out about this and some of these pain points so far, with one crew member sharing this experience. First, we have to wait in line for approximately 2 hours. And then it takes an additional 2 or 3 hours for the clothes to be ready. As mentioned in the email, we are limited to only 10 pieces, which means even a single pair of socks is counted as one piece. Wow. Additionally, the crew laundry is now closed for those who wash their own clothes, leaving us with only the option to iron our clothes. This is entirely unfair, leaving us with no time to rest and no choice in deciding whether we want to use the service or not. I wish they would have kept the self-serve option open, but in this case, it sounds like they have not. If you want your clothes washed, you're going to bring them 10 at a time and hopefully not wait in 2 hour line. Goodness gracious. Hopefully they get that worked out. But a turnaround time of up to 3 hours. Hopefully they get everything worked out. Islanders, let me ask you this. Do you use laundry services on board cruise ships? Depending on your cruise line, your loyalty level, sometimes laundry is done for you. You put your laundry in the bag, you fill out the form, you call the attendant, say, hey, come get my laundry. They take it, they wash it, they dry it, they fold it, they bring it back to your cabin. Voila, that's great. Some people, though, they want the self-service option. They want to be able to take a few hours out of their cruise, go wash their laundry, it's all clean, they bring it back, you do it at your own pace, on your own time. Let us know if you use those laundry services and what you think about MSC implementing this free service for crew members, even when sometimes crew members want the old way, the self-serve option back. That is the cruise news for the show today. We hope you enjoyed it. If so, please give us a thumbs up. That does so much for us and also lets us know, hey, I enjoy what you had to say. I enjoy this community. Please do that for us. Of course, we'll see your comments in the comment section below. We'll see you on Facebook and tomorrow right here on Island Time.